Those of us at Common Threads Farm are so excited to introduce this recipe that you can make using only ingredients found in your winter break box. Our commitment to serving up real food, made with love, has never been stronger, and we hope that this recipe will nourish you over these cold winter days. For this recipe, you will need 1 small sweet onion diced, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 pound of carrots, sliced with the ends removed, 1 quart of cold water, a can of coconut milk, 1 or 2 oranges, juiced and with the zest removed, the spice packet found in your box, and salt to taste. Start by cutting your carrots into 1-inch pieces. I cut my baby carrots in half and removed any dry pieces on the ends. Add your carrots to a hot skillet and cover with a quart of water. Open up your can of coconut milk and add the contents to your pan. The fat may have separated from the liquid, but that's okay. I just use a rubber spatula to get out all the goodness. Cover with a lid and let it simmer for about 30 minutes, or until you can easily pierce the carrots with a fork. Make sure that you stir occasionally to make sure that nothing burns. While the stock is simmering, dice the onions. Add 2 tablespoons of butter to a hot, heavy-bottomed pan. Wait until the foam on the butter subsides, and then you can add your onions. You want to cook your onions until they're softened, they're a beautiful golden color, and some of them are a little bit crispy on the edges. I'm a big fan of seasoning at every step, so I added a pinch of salt here. While my onions are caramelizing, I'm going to work on juicing and zesting my oranges. If you have a juicer or a microplane, that's great, but I just use a spoon to squeeze out as much juice as possible and the small planes on a cheese grater to zest my orange. I'm going to clear my station, and then while I'm grating the zest off my orange, I'm taking care to only grate the first layer and avoiding the white pith. At this point, about 30 minutes have passed and my carrots are fork tender. I'm going to add just the carrots into the same pan as my onions. I'm also adding my orange juice and orange zest to the same pan that has my carrots in it. The spice packet in the winter break box is a mix of delicious warming spices curated for this recipe. Add a tablespoon to your skillet with your carrots and onions. Stir to combine and then add your coconut milk stock. Return to a simmer to combine the flavors. After the mixture has come to a simmer, turn off heat and transfer the contents to a blender. When blending hot liquids, cover the top with a towel to prevent splashing. Puree until your soup has reached your desired consistency. If you feel your soup is too thick, feel free to add more water to thin it out. Once you reach your desired consistency, return the soup to a saucepan. At this point, you should taste your soup and make adjustments as needed. Add a squeeze of orange juice for more brightness, a small pat of butter for a richer mouthfeel, and salt to taste. Have a final taste, and when it's so good that you want to keep eating it out of the pot, you know it's ready. Serve and enjoy.
I hope that you join us in creating this delicious soup. If you do, we'd love to see it. Tag us on Instagram so that we can see your creations at Common Threads Farm.